Oke, baik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you very much for all of the audience, ladies and gentlemen, for willing to come in this peaceful day and gather together in this occasion to listen and also to get ready to receive very important material from our guest lecturer from India, Professor Victoria. But before we start, I'd like to welcome Bu Zubair as the leader of Ph.D. to give an opening remark for this occasion. For Bu Zubair, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Once again, welcome Professor Victoria in our university, and we're going to say thank you very much to spend your time teaching us about the inclusive education, dan juga kepada Bapak Ibu sekalian yang sudah berkenan hadir di, saya tahu ya, padatnya jadwal dosen, kadang-kadang seharian nggak ngajar, kadang-kadang dari pagi sampai sore. Jadi yang pertama yang menjadi alasan kenapa PSLD melaksanakan kegiatan ini adalah bahwa UB sudah menyatakan sebagai kampus yang inklusif. Jadi kita menyatakan berkomitmen mau menerima semua untuk mendapatkan pendidikan. And also that education is the basic human rights. It is the rights of everybody to get education. Untuk mendapatkan pendidikan itu hak dasar semua orang, regardless of what their condition ataupun kondisi mereka. Oleh karenanya, untuk dari saya sendiri ya bisa mengukur sejauh mana sebenarnya kita bisa memfasilitasi, dan memang kita belum sempurna. Kita masih mencoba untuk terus memperbaiki dan terus memperbaiki. Jadi dari mulai seleksi masuk sampai kemudian proses belajar mengajar sampai akhirnya mereka lulus dan harus mendapatkan pekerjaan, itu semua sudah mulai dihandle walaupun belum sempurna. Kami masih akan terus berusaha. And today activity is one of our efforts to improve lectures quality, lectures competency, how to teach in inclusive class where you have students with disability inside your classroom. Jadi kita akan mengadakan pelatihan gimana Bapak Ibu memodifikasi cara mengajar, bahan ajar, cara menilai untuk kelas yang dimana ada mahasiswa dengan disabilitas juga. Professor Victoria is one of the experts in special education. She's already working with this issue for more than 30 years. So I'm sure that she will give us a very valuable insight today. So I hope you enjoy today's activity and you can get the most beneficial from this activity. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Bu Zubair. And now, before we start our session of inclusive training session today with Professor Victoria, I would like to introduce all of you about Professor Victoria. So, her full name is Professor Chief Victoria Naomi from Avinashilingam University, Tamil Nadu, India. And her specialty is in special education and especially in visually impaired education. And her experience is like more than 30 years, and her research scope is basically about special education and also the teaching techniques and teaching methods for students with disabilities, students with visual impairments, and also inclusivity of education in India. And I'm sure that she will share and also give us more about how to improve our teaching for disability in Universitas Brawijaya. So without further ado, please welcome Professor Victoria. Time is yours. Give applause, please.
Good morning to all of you. Good morning. I thank Sia for the kind words about me. I have a very bad throat, please bear with me. At the outset, I thank the university and the vice rector who has given this opportunity to interact with you and share my expertise with you. I thank Professor Subaila for making this visit possible to your institute. I also welcome all the participants of this program to learn something about education to disability, etc. Coming to this point, so this educational services started for the disabled long back. In the developing countries like India and Indonesia and other Asian countries, we started this program slowly in 1950s. Before that, there was no service to those people at all. When a disabled child was born in a family, they feel it's a curse to the family. And they take the child to the mountain and throw the child to kill. And they give honor killing in those days, it happened. It's a sin with the child, but the society will never accept this child to be in the society. That was the scenario some years, century ago. But slowly, keeping in view of the abilities, different abilities of disabled individuals, they slowly giving some shelter and food shelter only. They separated from the society, and they were given some food and shelter. And slowly, they started giving some vocational skills. To the disabled individuals. And why don't we give some educational services? And they thought like that, and they given some educational services to the disabled. Then, separate education. They will never see a disabled person at all. If you see a disabled person, it's a sin. It's a curse, they feel that. When a cognitive impaired person is seen, they'll consider this person as a person with possession of demons, devilish person. Like that they consider it. And slowly the education services are coming to be. And separate education was given at that. Separate education, not with the other children, other students. There will be separate schools. In a city-based school, there will be one school, the entire Malam like that. Under one school, all children should go. And coming into that, in some 30 years, 30, 40 years ago, the concept of integration. Why don't we integrate these students, these disabled students, along with the normal students, along with the so-called non-disabled students? I'll just come. Only my name. This one. Then, integration. Integration is putting the child in the classroom. The child has to pick up whatever the teacher is teaching. It is not a child-centered teaching method. Integration. Then has come into inclusion. Inclusion is the latest concept. New concept, latest concept. Inclusion. Inclusion means everyone has the right to be here. Everyone, as the normal children, have the right to study. The disabled person also has the right to study. Inclusion. The system should change change to address everyone's need. The system should change, not the child should change. The hearing impaired child is communicating. He is communicating, but we are not able to understand his communication. The hearing impaired children, the deaf children are communicating something, but we are not able to understand their communication. The system should change to understand this child, not the child should change. Understand? That is the philosophy of inclusion. The entire education system should change. We should understand. We should teach in a method which will reach everyone. I am teaching in a method which it is reaching only a 50% of the students. This is not the inclusion. I should teach a method which should reach all the students in the class. Clear? That is inclusion. Inclusion is, say, philosophy. I'll come to this point. So inclusion, helping all students succeed. Not only 80% of the students, not only students. One student in a classroom of 30, one student is disabled. One student is not learning in the classroom. That is not inclusion. That is not inclusion. Inclusion is helping all students in the classroom to succeed. Students that learn together. You are learning together. When you are learning together, you learn to live together. This is the philosophy behind this inclusion. Inclusion is not placement of students with disabilities and just placing the students in this classroom. It is not just placing the students in this classroom. It is about embracing the diversity. In a classroom of 30, for example, 50% children are good achiever. Maybe 20% is mediocre. Another 20% may be poor learners. Another 10% may be children with behavior problems. Another 2% may be children with disabilities and not able to learn this. In a classroom of 30, we have children with different skills. Yes or not? Different skills we have. In those days, some 30-50 years ago, we have children, homogeneous children. All are only those who are able to study, they come to the school, they come to the higher education program. Nowadays it's not like that. Everyone is coming to the education center. Yes? Everyone is. Am I audible? Am I clear? Should I be slow?
It's okay.
Should I be slow a little?
No, it's
It's
okay.
okay. So in those days, consider 50 years, 30 years ago, students or children who are able to, academically capable, who are able to study in a classroom are coming. Those who are not able to study, disabled persons, those who are less learners, poor academicians, they will not come to the classrooms. Those who are academically capable will come to the classrooms. In those days, we have only homogeneous group, children with similar abilities. Do we have children like that today? No. Children with different abilities. She is good in athlete, but maybe poor in studies. He is good in mathematics, but poor in language. She is good in language, poor in mathematics. She is good in other all skills, but poor in behavior. She is good in behavior, but not good in these things. He is a good person, but he seems to be good, but he is not good, always telling lies. So many variety of students were getting today's class. So they have different abilities and skills. She is good in dance, but not good in studies. She is good in studies, but not good in English. And psychology is not good. She is good, but emotionally disturbed. We are getting students with the various types of students we are getting. We cannot decide who is good, who is not good. We have children or students with different abilities. Abilities differ in one way or other. Okay, this is the today's classroom is like that. So we are embracing the diversity. We are embracing the diversity. Diversity is the reality of today. How was it 50 years ago, 30 years ago? Homogeneity. Students are homogeneous, similar. All are learning good. All are learning. All behaviors are good. Those who are learning, those who are able to learn, they come to the education sector. Those who are good in behavior, they come in. Nowadays, not universalization of primary education, universal education, education for all. So everybody is coming to this class. So diversity is the reality. Therefore, each learner is a unique learner. One is learning visually. We receive information through 80%. Some of them are only oral learning they learn. Some of the students, when you teach orally also, they learn. Some of the students, they need something, some diagrammatic representation. Other students learn when you show only diagrams, pictures, multimedia. When you show that only, they will learn. Some of the learners, even they not learn orally, they will not learn visually, they will not learn auditorily. Only when they do some demonstration, some practical activities, they learn. Okay, we have students with different learning styles and learning abilities. So each learner is a unique learner in the class. Yes or no? You see, no? You see children with different abilities. Yes? Yes or no? Yes. Next. When we say inclusion is a program, you see. It's a program. We are enrolling disabled students in the classroom. Inclusion is not a student in a classroom or a school. We putting the students in a classroom or is not inclusion. Putting a disabled student in a classroom, admitting, enrolling is not at all an inclusion. In true sense, inclusion is a belief that all students, regardless of labels, what labels? Gender is a label, poor socioeconomic is a label, community is a label, race is a label, disability is a label, slow learner is a label, athlete is a label, different race is a label. I am Indian, you are Indonesian, whatever label. Any label, all students, regardless of label, should be the members of the general education community. All should learn in the classroom. Learning should take place in the classroom. Your teaching method should reach everyone, irrespective of anything. Race, community, religion, gender, disability, able, non-disabled, ability, disability, anything. The classroom should address the needs of everyone. That is inclusion. Not putting a person in the classroom is not inclusion. Inclusion is an educational philosophy that children with peers, with their counterparts, with their classmates, they learn more. When the children with the diversity, when they put it in the classroom, they learn. I know, he knows dance skill. He will transfer this skill to this. He knows athletic skills. He transfer this. He has technology skills. He transfer this. He knows very academically good. He transfer. His language is good. His transfer. His grammar is good. He transfer. So we transfer the abilities and skills when we are in the classroom, one classroom. The peers, the classmates, each other can help each other. Okay, they help each other in a classroom. That is when they are put into their classroom, disabled children can learn more from their peers, more from their classmates. That is a philosophy. The best teaching method practices in special education. So we cannot give one teaching method. Usually we go for the oral teaching method. Will it reach everyone in the classroom? It cannot reach everyone in the classroom. Sure. So our teaching method should be different. Our teaching method should be different. She is good in language, but poor in mathematics. Our teaching method should be different to reach everyone. I told you, he is good in athletics, but not able to learn something. He is bringing laurels to the university by his athletic acumen with him. But his studies are not good. What he can do? I want to defer my teaching method to reach this particular person. He is only a kinesthetic learner. He learns only when I give some demonstration. He is a very good athlete. But when I teach orally, when I show some PowerPoint presentation, is not able to learn. And what I can do? I can do some kinesthetic kind of activity to him. Some physical activity, some demonstration can be helpful to this particular person. So I have to change my teaching method to reach everyone in the class. Okay. Next. So inclusion is welcoming because of diversity. Because of diversity. No, I cannot teach in this classroom. Children are different students. We can't say like that. Today's classroom is diverse, so we have to welcome this inclusion. Educate it. Now when inclusion is happening, it educates each individual. It gives a place, it's an institution for everyone. Clear? It's an institution, helps everyone. This program, this classroom helps all the students in the classroom. So it is educating, it is collaborating. I am collaborating in a group. Disabled children, non-disabled, athlete, high achiever, poor achiever, low achiever, poor academic achiever, good mathematician, poor mathematician. Everybody is collaborating and they learn from each other. This is collaborating. Inclusion is welcoming, inclusion is educating, inclusion is collaborating, inclusion is designing. What is designing? I am designing a new method. I am designing how to teach my athletic person. He is not able to learn anything, but he is very good athlete. He is not learning anything. So I have to design my teaching methods to teach my student in the classroom. I need the student also, though he is poor in education. He is good in motor skills. I need this person to get education. So how do I teach my student? As a disabled person, as a blind child in this classroom, how do I change my method to teach this particular child? How do I hearing impaired person here? How do I change my teaching methods? I design my teaching methods to suit every one of you. He is an athlete, you are a poor achiever, you are a good achiever, you are a medium achiever, you are poor in language, you are good in language. All the persons, we have diverse abilities. To all the persons, the teaching method should suit. I have to differentiate my method of teaching to reach everyone. How to differentiate, we will see that. Yes. How inclusion is evolved. How inclusion has evolved. I told you, beginning, in those days, 100 years, century ago, there was no school for disabled person. Only the academically capable person can come into this education system. There is no school for the disabled. They are just left out. They were killed, they were murdered, they left out, they were driven out of society. There is no school for this. Then separate schools. They started separate schools. School for the blind, school for the hearing impaired, school for the mentally retarded, school for the motor disability. They started separate schools. Then separate classrooms. In a college, university like this, the disabled have a separate classrooms. University is for all, but disabled person have not here inclusion. Separate classrooms. All the disabled are in a mainstream school, but in a separate classrooms. They don't come and meet the other peers. Other classmates, they don't come and meet. Separate teacher, separate classrooms. Then comes integration. I'm just integrating this person. A visual impaired person integrating, but he has to learn from me. I will not change my teaching methods. Whatever I give, he has to pick up. Somebody should support him, somebody should help him to learn. This is integration. I am integrating, but I will not change my teaching methods. But he has to learn, he can get help from anybody, he can learn. That is integration. But inclusion is, as you are included, as my teaching is reaching you, it should reach this particular. That is inclusion. The system should change to address the needs of this particular person. Understand? The system should change, not the person should change to you. In integration, the person has to change to pick up my teaching. The person person has to change himself, learn somebody else, and understand my situation. But inclusion, we should change to address each one of you. Each individual is important. Each individual is important. Whatever may be, whatever the abilities, whatever the diversity, each individual is very important. So I am teaching it. Okay. Next. Who are today's students? Collectively when think, who are today's students? Individually when think, who are today's students? Collectively, who are our students today? Individually when I go, who are my students? Next. They are diverse. Individually also diverse. Collectively also today's students are diverse. Deviations. Lot of deviations there.